I'll be honest, I didn't even know I started my stream. I just looked up right now and saw it, the end stream. I'm trying to wait until after I eat it, but we're here. No complaint. All right, so what we're doing right now is I went ahead and got a Claude subscription. You know, I told myself I wouldn't ever again. We're going to see what it does to my website. So I gave it a prompt, basically telling it to tell Codex what exactly to change, what to do, and see what it comes back with. A poor dog. He's like, what the hell is this damn thing on me? You got the cone of shame on. Dude, that's so retarded. See, I definitely feel like Fable can definitely help me. I'm trying to think of how I want to go about this. I'm going to try to one-shot my admin dashboard. If it does a good job, if it does exactly what I'm wanting it to do, I'm going to see if it can one-shot my dashboard on the admin page. I don't want to change anything really on the customer page. I think the customer page looks fine, but we'll see. I'm not gonna lie, I literally probably had the best night of sleep last night that I've ever had. I didn't even sleep in my bed. I slept on an air mattress. That was a crazy thing. Get charge my phone. All right, I guess we'll continue coding the game in the background. I just hope it doesn't really lag. It tends to lag us a little bit when I'm doing that. To be fair, I am doing a lot of shit on my computer. I should probably use my girlfriend's computer just to do the game coding on. I think I'm honestly gonna probably do that. This right behind me. So I can set everything up on hers. Whoa. Okay. Pull up this. Okay, I'm wanting to catch Fable 5 up to what we are currently trying to accomplish with our FMC account and what we're trying to do for the business owner, because I'm going to have him rebuild our whole portal for FMC. So if you can please kind of just give us a general message to what we're trying to accomplish, that would be amazing. Also moving the old skill translate button.
Oh, did you go on a ride, really? Oh, such a happy dog.
Okay, what we're building. Okay, relax, relax. Okay, let's go through. I need to open up the portal here. Okay, that's not what I wanted to pull up. New window. I gotta remember where I put this shit. Which website am I using for Claude Fable 5? I'm just using Claude.ai. I'm trying it out at it. I currently built my other website through GPT and Rec. To be able to flee. Love you. Yeah, but I'm gonna. So we built it with GBT, Rex, and then Codex. But now I'm gonna try. I was having some issues with my colors, as you can see. So like if we zoom out all the way, you can see the coloring is just kind of like very poor and shit. And I don't like that. You know, it looks good, but it doesn't look good, right? So I'm having it go through and fix it up, you know, change some things about it, and see what it comes back with to see just how good it is. Is it fully vibe coded? Yeah, my website's fully vibe coded. You know, I designed the video myself. I did that through Adobe, and then I generated it through Nano Banana or whatever it's called. But yeah, everything basically vibe coded. I didn't write a single bit of it. The only code I did do myself is Rex himself. I didn't know I didn't know AI wrote code like 3 months ago when I was first doing this. So I basically built Rex as like basically kind of what Claude, GPT, and Gemini are. It's his own chatbot, but it's made for businesses. And then he's piggybacked off of I just now implemented him piggyback off of GPT 5.5. So now he's like extremely smart. But kind of the workflow we've been doing is use GPT to type up the prompt, give us kind of like some prompts. I give it to Rex. Rex dissects it, makes sure it aligns with his code, and then spits me out a message to give to Codex. And then that's how we've been doing it. But now we're doing GPT, or we're doing Fable 5 right now. And then we're just going to go straight to Codex. But once I start getting into my like customer side things, I'm going to do Fable 5, then give it to Rex, and then give it to Codex. Just because I have some customer data I don't want to get intertwined or intermixed up. But you didn't like it? Strong. Okay, so but right now I was going through. I've also built I build custom applications for businesses, and I want to see what Fable 5 can do. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the system that I've created, and what we're kind of working towards here. Ultimately, the goal is to give businesses a tool that can ultimately run their business, and then sooner or later, I just want to be able to have Rex help my community within YouTube build their businesses and make them come to life. Like in vibe coding, no, I've never done anything with like, the only thing I did do when AI very first came out, I had created an AI voice agent, and I ended up getting in trouble for that because I was using it for my business, cold calling people, and that's illegal. You're supposed to get permission from the people that you're cold calling. At least in California it was. So that got shut down, and I just kind of stuck doing what my other job was, which I owned a door-to-door sales company. So, but this is my first time doing any of like this type of stuff. I prefer doing this stuff. Why can't I find this folder? You know what? I can go. God, I can do this file. Open recent. Okay, why can't do this? What about you? Are you working on anything right now, Yash? gonna get this pulled up. So not doing anything. You have any ideas on what you want to do? Looking how you can earn. Like, you're trying to sell, or what are you trying to do? Kind of feel lost. Oh, all right, well, tell me this. What let's brainstorm here a minute. So if you had an opportunity, are you more of a introvert or an extrovert? Let's say that. Let's answer that question first. So I might be able to help point you in a direction. Maybe. You're kind of both. Okay. So can you hold conversations with people, or are you more of like, I mean, I see esports in your name, so I assume you probably like video games and stuff. If I had to presume, maybe. Okay, that's a good trap. Good trait to have. Any job experiences or no? No. I'm actually in CLGs. I play a game. Dude, I feel you there. I used to game a lot. We're actually, if you can see down here, we're actually coding a video game while on stream, but I'm in an NDA, so I can't really talk about it too much. But I'm creating an MMO kind of big open world spaceship game. That's all I'll say. But no, I feel you with the gaming, man. Like, it's just not what it was anymore. And that's what I want to try to bring back with the game that I'm creating, is like, I want a game that someone can play the rest of their life and really enjoy, and it not be about money. It be truly about having fun with not just friends, but having fun with the storyline, being interactive, and overall just a game that just keeps going. Like, and I feel like that's what the gaming community's been abused for too long. So I just feel so stressed out about people to quit. Does that make sense? That's, you know, that's something to be stressed out about. I feel you there. You know, but at the end of the day, you can't let things that are out of your hands control your life. So some things are going to happen regardless, no matter what, no matter how long you try to hold and prevent them. That, you know, no matter what, even if they're meant to happen, they're still meant to happen. It just might not take as long, or it might take longer for it to happen, but what's meant to happen is going to happen. So with that being said, is like, you know, you just want to, you know, live the life the best you can. Don't overstress it too much. And, you know, if you have an idea on what you want to do, especially when it comes to with AI, is like I'll tell you with me, I started this idea about a year ago on with DestinyAI. I bought my domain, had my idea written out, and then I went out and I was like, okay, I don't have time to do this. I'm working. So I hired someone to do it. And they did a decent job, but it was just constant back and forth and not really getting what I wanted to. And then when I lost my job back in March, it really kind of like hit me. It was like, okay, I have to full go into this stuff. I have no choice. Like, this idea is amazing and I know it's going to work out. Like, I had to make it work. So here we are, you know, 3 months later, finally at the ending stages. I have everything done basically. We've presented it to some clients, and we have some clients that are ready to move forward. It's just I need to finish my stuff first, and then I need sorry, I'll finish that sentence. Hold on. Added power rail tokens for rails. The unreleased. Let me push this and I'll finish that album. Okay. Hold on. Okay. But needless to say, okay, I just really hate. No, I get it, and I get where you come from there, man. Trust me, I've been in those positions in my life a lot. And the biggest thing is you just have to keep pushing forward, because at the end of the day, the enemy or the devil, whatever you want to call it, they want you to be in that position because you're meant for more greatness than what you're actually intend to think you're of yourself right now, if that makes sense. So like, you just got to keep pushing forward. You have to find what the true calling is. I don't know how old you are, but if you're younger, you know, it takes time. I mean, I'm 28 and, you know, I've built a decently good life for myself. But I've also came close to losing it all too. So we're constantly tested. You just have to find, you know, your calling. And when you find that, then you just do nothing except make sure, if you fully believe in it and you think it's going to happen, it'll happen. Manifesting is the most important thing in life. You manifest it, I promise you it'll come true. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Manifestation, and it'll happen. The mind is a very, 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 very powerful thing. And when we set our mind to certain things, oh yeah, you're 19, bro. You don't expect to have everything figured out at 19. When I was 19, I was just playing video games all the damn time. Actually, when I was 19, I think I joined the army, and was in the army for about a year and a half, and then got medically discharged. And then came home and was really depressed, and all I wanted to do was play video games. And I really didn't do anything with my life. I mean, when that happened, I started doing something with my life shortly after that. I became a plumber, and then COVID ended up happening, and then I was staying at home, this COVID times, and was getting paid a lot of money to stay at home, so I really didn't care. Stayed playing video games, and I don't think not until I was 24, 25. When I was 25, I think I made my first, I had over 10 grand in my bank account. My first time, but then I got screwed over. Then long story short, I did solar door to door and worked for another company. I got screwed over, but long story. And thought I had it figured out then. And then I was lost for a little bit. And that was when that Tate had just came out and started, join the real world, do all this stuff, and fell into that trap and went down that rabbit hole. And then I finally was like, I'll just start my own door-to-door sales company. Did that for a while, and I'll tell you what, man, if I don't know where you live, but if you guys have door-to-door sales, whether it be like pest control, anything like that, like being as young as you are, I would recommend either one, if you find an idea to do AI, push that and do that now, because we are kind of in a certain gap period of time where you could really change the world with a product that you design. But if not, I would go out and do a door-to-door sales job. It really teaches you a lot, not only just about people, but gives you more confidence and a better understanding, because at the end of the day, I was very shy before. I wouldn't like to talk to people, and now I can go up and talk to just about anyone. And that's all because of door to door. So I think door to door is a good career to get started in. I wouldn't recommend doing solar. I mean, you can make a lot of money in solar, but it's just hard to find a good company to work for. No, it was crap. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I was one of the top people in there. I had talked to Jay Waller and Rokiss and some other people, but everything they taught in the real world, I already knew. So their business mastery, I already knew a lot of that stuff. The only thing I would say that it probably did help is when it did first come out, it did teach me how to market ads a little bit better than what I had already known. So I'll say it did do that for me. But other than that, it was honestly, I don't know. I felt like it was just an environment to kind of wake people, it has the opportunity to wake someone up. You see people making money and you're like, man, these kids are making money posting all the damn time. How the hell are they doing it? You're sitting there trying to do the classes and you're not getting the same results, and you're like, what the hell is wrong? Solar's solar panels. They help people save money on energy bills. If you're in the US, just about every state has solar. California being a big one, Florida, Texas, Nevada, those are main big states. But that's another thing is even if you are in the states, you can apply for these solar companies, and they do summertime blitz where they'll fly you out and you come sell for them, and they give you a place to live, eat, everything like that. So I've seen some people do that too. All right, let's see what it did to the website. Let's see if it did a good job. I really hope it didn't mess anything up. I don't think it. Okay, it did. It did this. This is decent. I like that. I like what they did with the bars. I just feel like it didn't really do anything else other than that. I mean, it kind of changed up some buttons and stuff. I mean, that looks decent. I do like what it did with the lines. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let me re-upload this. Take some pictures here. Yeah, learning Salesman, that's one of the best things I can recommend just about to anyone is you learn how to do sales. Actually, it does look a little bit better than the previous one. I'm looking at it now. Sales is an important thing because you use sales and everything. One second, I'll read your chat. Just give me 1 second. I'm just fixing some of these. I want to give Claude the update. Okay, so I do like what you did with kind of like the borderline line. That does look pretty clean. I do like that on how it kind of, you know, if you have it hovered over it, it kind of does that like blue line that goes across, which that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, but however, if you look at the page still, it doesn't have that true black background. It's kind of like that bluish blackish tint to it, and then it kind of has like random colors everywhere. I think that really needs to be changed because I don't like the color pattern. So if you see in screenshot 1, it's like these pages don't even align together. They don't match at all. So the color patterns are way off on the page and they need to be fixed. Again, don't mess with any videos or backgrounds that we have set, like the pictures backgrounds, but the colors, I am all for you changing. And if you need to change like the buttons on, oh, you already did change the buttons. Those look good, actually. Never mind. But yeah, definitely the colors need a lot of fixing. And if they can just align together, remember, I kind of want that black background with that like dark blue tint, or not like a dark blue tint, 'cause that's the wrong way to explain it, but more or less of a dark blue like shine to it, almost like I don't know, it should just look overall professional and clean though. So but I do like what you did with the lines. I think that's a good job. So good job on that. Okay, but I am in CS background. That is also in second here. What's CS? Is that computer science? Yeah, because it's probably computer science. So I'll tell you this, like when I got out of the military, I went into college, and I was in college for literally one fucking day. One day. I know you're in your second term, so big difference, but I was going for computer science, and what kind of made me realize was like I got in an argument with the teacher, and he basically told me he was better than me without getting into the full story, and I didn't stand for that. Back then I was like rebellious, so I just was like basically told him to fuck off, and I left. And I kicked myself in the butt for that a little bit, because I truly do like computers, and I've always been really big into Python and coding, and I just never really stuck with it. I went down a different path, so I got into sales, like I said. But everything worked out at the end of the day, so I can't complain. But you know, even if you're going to college for computer science, I mean, even getting like a job on the side, you know, just to learn sales skills, because if you can learn sales and also have computer science, like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, where I see a lot of problems with a lot of these people that have AI tools right now on like across YouTube, and I've watched some of these other people's live streams, is they're amazing at computer science, amazing at coding and working with AI. But however, they're not good at selling. Not at all. Like, I've heard some of these people try to pitch their sales and they're terrible. Like, no offense, like, I'm not trying to talk trash on anybody, but if you can get ahead of the game, that's where a lot of the computer science people that go to school, I think, kind of mess up, is they don't have any sales skills. So if you create a product, they typically want to hire other people. If you can do it all in house, kind of like I'm doing, then it'll be game. Like, literally all I'm doing right now is I'm just waiting to finish up connecting a lot of my stuff together, and then, you know, I'm starting to onboard clients. So I already have a few clients lined up, and that's a good thing. Is but at the same time, you know, I wouldn't have that skill if I didn't do those door-to-door sales. I don't know. Is it? That's not it at all. Damn. I don't know what happened to this. That's not good. I don't think this is it either. Not shit. Lost this document. I don't know where it is. How do you find clients when you have no product to show? Okay, you do have a point there. So you have to, like I said, you have to find your calling, right? So, like, when you figure out, hey, this is what I have, this is my product. Like, let's say, I don't know, you want to create a clipping software for streamers, right? Like, and you're like, hey, this is something I want to do. I really enjoy like putting together a project to do this. Like, then I would start, you know, I'd go by like Twitch, and then I'd go to like the smaller streamers that have like 10 to 20 viewers. I go in there and just be like, hey, you know, introduce yourself, who you are, be like, look, I built this product. I would like it if you would try it out and see if it works for you. Get case studies, right? Get people's opinions. And then once you have a good solid product, then I would start approaching, you know, other streamers, YouTubers, stuff like that, and emailing them saying, hey, look, I got this product, I want you to try it out, review it on your channel, whatnot, right? Like, find people that review products, and then if they get an acceptance from someone and they do a review on your product, then other people are going to see it, as long as you have a link to the website and stuff like that, and then it would probably blow up from there. That's how I'd, like, if I were going to do something like that, that's what I would do. But I'm just using that example, right? And that's because, you know, I've done sales, so I know, okay, this is how I would go about promoting that type of thing. Or if it's like, you know, an editing software, right? Then, you know, who do better charge than to, you know, if you're working on an editing software that helps people do that editing with their videos, then if you're like, oh, you know what, you know, you don't want to do the reaching out to streamers and whatnot, then go to your like local car meets, man. Like there's people there that take videos, that have professional cameras that do videoing, and you know, say, hey, I got a product, I go ahead and give it to you at a discounted rate. Let me know what you think about it, and if you know anybody that would benefit from this too. But that's just an example. Like if you were to do something like that, right? You got to find your calling. You got to find what exactly it is that you want to build. And I know one thing I want to build right now is I want to figure out why the fuck I cannot find the project I built. Okay, we kind of have an issue. I can't remember what the file name is on my computer to pull up this on our Visual Studio. But yeah, like I said, if you have no idea right now, like what's it gonna hurt? If you're going to college, I mean, if you're in college and you're doing nothing after except like maybe homework and whatnot, like what better than to go and get like a sales job selling pest control door to door? Like that'll help you a lot, in my opinion, from what I've witnessed from my life. Especially being that young, having those sales skills is going to come in handy. Okay, I know we're currently doing a lot with DestinyAI right now, but can you go ahead and draft me up a message to X and then generate me one for our LinkedIn as well, kind of talking about what we're doing with our custom business portals right now? Are you in India? Shoot, man, just get on with one of them credit card scamming people, you know, calling up people saying, oh, you know, we got the report of your fraud. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. Terrible advice. I'm just giving you shit. So I ain't from India, obviously, so I don't really know what there is down there. Really? Is it, because I know there's different type of Indians from India. Are you like West Indian, North, East, South? Oh, it's called carding. That's funny. I didn't even know that's his actual name. second. Check your message. I gotta post on my LinkedIn. Come on. Okay, so let's say I'll help you. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's see. Northeast. Is it Delhi? Is that how I say it? Delhi side? Okay, so let's say you're 19. What is what's your dream? Let's get it right out there. What's your dream? What do you want to accomplish? Okay, here it is. Shit. See, this is why I have. That's not what I wanted to do. That was built inside of our website. Oh no. Hold on, I'll read your message 1 second. Let me just figure this out. That isn't no bueno. Did I just close? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so is it built underneath Destiny AI Web, or is it going to be its own separate portal? Because remember, you know, when I was building it before, I don't think I was posting, you know, I had my own Visual Studio pulled up just for FMC. So I'm trying to figure that out on where that is at, because again, this is going to be tied into his website eventually. But I mean, if it's piggybacking off of our website, makes sense. But we're still going to need to set his domain for it, if that makes sense. Just want to make sure we're in the right way. Okay, let's see. To own a Bugatti. I like it. And give parents stable income, so they never had to think twice about buying something. I like it. Those are good goals. Okay, now how do you want to get there? Or let me say, how do you want to get there? How do you think something like that would be possible? Go up, Johnny. I hate that I lost this file. I don't know if it's that. It might actually be tied into right now based on what codex that is in the FCC for build and said he doesn't have whatever. Not so I separate the current file. Right now it's piggybacking off your DestinyAI. But okay, no, for what I'm doing right now, this is actually the right way. Okay. Option 1, same DestinyAI app, custom domain, recommend or okay. Behind the scenes. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm doing it right. Okay, can we go ahead and you give me the command to start up the local server for FMC through Destiny AI Web? Need to get a start on this. I have zero idea. Only thing coming to mind is going through the route by doing something big and illegal. Don't worry, I've considered some of that before too. As a joke, I would never do it, but I mean, you're going to school for computer science, so I think that's good. Like I said, you don't think you have to have it all figured out right then and there. Like, you know, going to school obviously takes time with learning stuff. So, but being in India, I mean, let's think. How good is your, I mean, I can see you're typing English really good, but how good is like your English talking? Like, do you have like that strong, all right, yeah, we, I don't, Johnny, we was already kind of telling him about that. It's decent. I mean, you could always get on with the company, like a US company, and try doing like cold calling. That, or I am not being racial profile when I say this, you could always get on to like a call center too, to kind of help, you know, still with that people talking skills, right? Especially if you're going to school for computer science, I would assume down in India that might look good. Like, I don't know, if I had a business and someone that was going to computer science college came to me in a business saying, hey, you know what, I want to do some like calling or tech support, whatever it is, like helping people, not the tech support we were talking about earlier, you know what I mean? But, you know, actual tech support for like, you know, Amazon or fucking Chase, because I know a lot of them have calling centers in India. That's where I'd start. I guess that makes sense. That's a good way to learn. I'm not gonna lie though. My parents find out about calling. You're doomed and cooked. Shit, what they want you to do, man. I mean, why don't... Okay, because I know like religious parents are like really strict. I mean, do you think they would be opposed to you being like, look, I know I'm going to school for computer science. Like, you literally just ask them this. If you think it's a good idea, you know your parents better than me, but I would say something like, look, I know I'm going to school for computer science, but I also want to learn better talking skills and talking with people and like sales skills possible. What do you guys recommend I can do as far as like getting a job? Like, where would you guys apply that would be okay with our family or something? You know, I would say something like that. I mean, I don't know how strict Indian parents aren't, but after all, they are. That is true. Yeah, I think Yasha's issue, Johnny, is he doesn't know what he like wants to create. He's kind of, I wouldn't say lost, but more or less he hasn't found his calling. So he has the skills. I want him. Oh yeah. Damn, really? Damn. I mean, my whole family wanted me to join the military, which I did, and here I am almost 10 years later and was medically discharged. So I mean, you could always just tell them, you know, you have a brain injury. No, just like, don't say that. Tell them you have a brain injury, you can't go to college anymore, you want to go work tech support at like Chase. I don't feel that motivated to. No, I feel you there, but like I said, I was the same way about doing door-to-door sales when I ran my door-to-door sales company. It was like I felt motivated at times, but other times I just did not feel motivated. Like, it was like, you know, the money was great, but it just wasn't what I truly enjoyed doing. Asians are like that. Either be doctor, lawyer, big tech, or engineer. True. Or they have to open up their own restaurant. Shit, you're telling me that's what I said when I was in there. Oh, I wanted to when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I wanted to join the military. Always thought it was gonna be good. And like when I got there, I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? I do not belong here. And I mean, I stuck through with it up until I, like I said, got medically discharged. But you know, it's just like, damn, I don't know. But there are, I do know some people out there that are like, I want you to join the military. Like, when you turn 18. All right, let's get these screenshots over to. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna be screenshotting some stuff and sending it, and then I'll catch up with chat. I have to screenshot like 20 different pages. Just 1 second. Hopefully I don't have a limit to upload pictures here on Claude. Make sure I uploaded this picture. Okay, I did. All right, I'll take a break right. Let's see. I was then for 2 years and got treated the worst than dogs. Dude, facts, bro. Tell me why, bro. When I was going into it was on base too, but like I can't think of what it's called right now, but basically the hospital. And I'm sitting in there and like, bro, like everyone treats you like fucking shit in there. Everyone's so fucking miserable. It's like, damn, bro, like relax, man. Like there's no reason for you to get so upset. Like, why the hell did it just do this? Oh my god, dude. Hold on, I need to restart the server again. Okay, wait, that restarts. But yeah, no, it was just like it was total like shit, like on why. God, dude. And I'll finish this conversation. Okay. Yeah, so it was just like I just didn't understand. Like, dude, we're all doing the same job here. Like, why are you treating me like shit? Or like because you are a higher rank than me, I have to fucking bow down and kiss your fucking feet? Like, absolutely not, dude. Get the fuck out of here. So I felt kind of about it, but the pay is pretty bad unless you're married. When I was in getting that extra $3,000 a month was nice. Life, dude, facts, bro. Tell me why the officers were like always like they could literally do whatever they wanted. I have a PHP experience. Yo, what up, prompter? That should be. I'm not. Wait. Build agents. What are you talking about? Hold on. Are you talking about me? What I didn't do anything with ChatGPT on like, oh, starting a business idea. Absolutely not. This is all built from me going like I did door-to-door sales for a long time, so going to different restaurants and talking to different business owners, I always kind of saw like the missing thing that they needed. So that was the whole point of building Rex. Rex is more or less of a business operator who does the task for a business owner. So he does anything from like marketing, competitor scanning, to where it can tell you who your competitors are, what they're running on social media like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever marketing they're doing, what they're spending a month to those marketing ads, whether it be to a marketing company, or I shouldn't say marketing company, but what that marketing company has landed for them on like a cost per click. It does like inventory management, sales forecasting, it does a lot of shit. Like that's what DestinyAI is. But we also do like custom applications for businesses as well. So a lot of businesses are paying a lot of money to tools that aren't more or less of a in-house tool. So I've been able to implement Rex into these businesses and help them run their businesses. So Rex is like a secondary business owner ultimately. So, but no, it wasn't GPT prompted or anything like that. This was just, my idea from the very beginning. And, I just, like I was telling these guys, I barely learned like 3 months ago that I could use, not GPT, but I was using Grok at first. But to help code, like I coded it all myself in the beginning, and didn't have any AI writing the code. And it basically, my Rex works like Claude, GPT, and other services like Gemini and stuff. So it's not like these AI generated. I just recently, like I said, started doing the vibe coding thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Johnny does have a good point there, Yash, that especially when going to these companies, if you create a tool now, like I was saying, like the video editing tool, like that might be good to start. Hold on, I gotta fix this shit. But yeah, it might be good to like start like a little app or like a game or something. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of people use Fable to create games and stuff. So I mean, even starting something small like that and just building a portfolio. I mean, people like portfolios. They're gonna like. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. Like, if you created more and had a portfolio of stuff that you've created to help, that's going to be a lot more appealing and presentable to a company versus, hey, I went to school for XY years. Watch free FIFA here. Yeah, for me. Funny. That's no virus. Just click this download button. Just don't stream it. Oh wait, are you actually talking about you built one or you have one or what? I'll be honest, bro. I ain't never watched FIFA. Don't get mad at me, but I ain't never watched soccer in my entire life. No download. It's a live stream website. Oh. I think I have it on my my Paramount or HBO or something, or YouTube. I have all those. What's great? Time Pass. What is that? Yeah, Johnny. What branch were you in though? Don't tell me you were Air Force or Chair Force. Sorry. I feel like Johnny's are Chair Force. I do not know what that is, Yash. I'll be honest, I ain't never heard of it. Is that like pirate version of? I don't know. Oh, logistics. You're not American. Are you from like UK? Oh, okay, I did get it. Okay. Shit, I haven't seen anything like on a pirate since like 2014, bro. I remember what was that old website called? Crap. You could go there and get any movie, like movie theaters. I just can't think of the name right now. What it was called. Singapore, really? That's why you made the Asian comment. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. How do you like it in Singapore, bro? Because I ain't gonna lie. I was looking, it was like 4 or 5 months ago. But I was literally looking in Bangkok, Thailand, bro, at like skyscraper buildings that you could buy and whatnot, and I was like, man, these look so nice inside. It's called the Hot Day, maybe. No, it was called something else. I just can't remember. It had the pirate logo on it. I just can't think of the name of what it was called. To save my life. Let me see. I think it was Pirate Bay. I'm not gonna look at. You know what? I'll look at it on my phone. Let me see if it still exists. Yeah, it was the Pirate Bay. Like, I'm already getting the fucking. We're already getting the warning. Shit. The fucking warning button. Funny. I wasn't expecting to get the warning. That was fun. Okay, let's see. It's I really hope it did not mess up this. Shit. I wasn't expecting to get that. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. Damn, I haven't been on that fucking website in so long. So I remember they used to have it to where you can like put that on the fire sticks too. Damn, 1 a.m. You have a good night, Josh. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Just remember, bro, stay you'll figure it out, man. Don't let the mind trick you. Mind can go on and on and on and make you feel like you're nothing when that's not true. Remember, you'll become someone, man. Just stay grinding. You'll figure it out. Do some brainstorming. Chat with, Grok or GPT about some ideas you have and, see what you come up with, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what you create. Uh-oh. I got it. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Have a good night, man. Sleep good. Come on. I really hope this fixes the issue we've been having on the website. Let's see what it did. Oh, brother. Looks so much better, dude. Oh my God. I'm gonna pull it down on my monitor down here. I'll keep it up on the that up there. Dude, this looks amazing. This looks a whole lot better, dude. I am not even gonna lie to you guys. Okay, let me have it fix a few more things. Okay, let's have it. Okay, it looks very amazing with the coloring. Few issues I do have though right now is if you can look in screenshot 1, you just have features and pricing, those 2 buttons colored blue. If you can make the other buttons like home, about, and contact and forge to match that as well, to match that blue, that would look good. Overall, like I said, the coloring is pretty good. I like that. However, now when you're looking at our features page, this is the one that I've been having trouble with since the beginning. I don't really like the layout of how this page is. I like what it says, but eventually the real world examples are going to be turned into like little videos on examples. Not right now, but however, can you change up the features page, keep everything on how we explain things the same? However, I want it to go into a better direction on the layout. I don't like the layout of the page. It just looks very poor and like straight go down and boring. So can you make it exciting? Maybe make it interactive a little bit, futuristic, and kind of matches what we are here at Destiny AI. Also in there, I need you to readjust the background size on the features page too. It was this. This is going to be a big one. Yeah, I'm actually very impressed with Fable 5 on their UI. That's the only thing I do like it for so far. Technoblade LARP. Bro, sleep? Me sleep? Or the other guy? I like the name Technoblade. Bro, Technoblade never dies, brother. Documents. I just forgot the timeline difference. Oh, yeah, we're in we're in PST, so it's still pretty damn, still pretty bright outside. Okay, I didn't. Damn, I need to. Please don't generate me message yet. I need to upload 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are you from, Technoblade? LARP. Pakistan. I like it, brother. They hold on one second. I'll finish my sentence. Trying to upload this stuff. I know a lot of people from Pakistan, though. A lot of the people that like when I originally started designing Destiny AI, I hired some Pakistani guys to develop an app. It didn't work out, but they're pretty cool guys. Smart too. Right now, currently, we have some clients set up. However, I'm fixing the UI, and we were stuck on an issue with our competitor scanner, which basically shows other people's advertisements. We were stuck on that for like a good week and a half. So it set me back. So I wasn't able to move forward with some clients. They are still interested. However, I'm just trying to fix some of our UI stuff before I get them signed on and everything. But currently, right now, to answer your question, we're at $0. But by this time next week, we should be at, we have one contract that's going to be a reoccurring for about $7,500. And then sign up is going to be about 10 grand. So we also build custom applications for businesses, integrating Rex into their business, but more custom. So that's one of the clients that I do have. And that'll be next week around this time. So we should be landing that next week. And that'll be our first client that gets on. Okay, here is the rest of the screenshots. So go ahead and generate me a message over to Codex to have it do all the changes that you deem is necessary. Like I said, this should be like you hired a person to do a $100,000 UI dashboard. Just make it overall look very clean. The guy that we're going to be presenting this to is a multi-dollar person, multi-million-dollar person. Sorry, I said that wrong. So yeah, just go ahead and, you know, keep the colors kind of the same. You can change how everything looks in the background. If you want to use the black background or whatever you think, you know, looks clean. There's also a nighttime page and a daytime page. So you have to keep that in consideration too. Are you designing anything right now, Technoblade LARP? Oh yeah, we'll have no problem reaching it, man. I appreciate the confidence with it too, and saying that. Appreciate that. Hey, haven't I done it yet? You think? Yeah, bring me. I think he give me a water. Yeah. Well, I'm designing a file explorer app with tools for the niche I'm going for. Private Pinterest, basically. Really? A private Pinterest? How do you... Okay, explain that to me, because I know how currently Pinterest is set up. What do you mean by, like, more or less of, like, a place that people can go and upload pictures privately and, like, send people links to view it? Or what exactly are you going for? I need your help on something. Shoot for it, brother. I got you. Hey. Love you. all files organized, categorized in a way. I gotta. Hey, these are my donuts, man. Alex. Alright, sorry, I was looking at my dog. He got a stick stuck in his eye a few days ago, so I had to take him to the vet. So I was just making sure his eye was okay. I'll read your messages. Hold on. I gotta move this out of my dog's reach, or he's gonna try to get it. Hey, Mr. Conehead. Okay, files organizing more innovative way for a niche. What desktop should have been originally, but more creative. In the file viewer is basically Pinterest. Okay, there are more tools, but you know it's a product. Don't want to show it to me. No, I feel that. That's good though. I like that. I'm sure that's gonna do really good. And I'm excited to see what you come up with when it's done. What do you need help with, Techno? Sure. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. You're okay. I want to bring in sense of physical ownership and digital stuff. That's my goal. Dude, that's smart. Good for you, man. I like that. I think that'll do good. Hey, watch out, Mr. Conehead. Lay down. Lay down. You need to rest. Oh, I was like, why did it stop? Okay, 3K is. What did we do? What are you guys both Fosh? What do you use? Are you using like Codex? Using Claude? What do you or Cursor? What do you use for? I assume probably for something like that, you're probably using like Cursor, aren't you? Dude, I'm actually very happy that it fixed that issue. You don't understand how much that issue was bothering me. All right, typically I try to eat a little healthy, but oh yeah, this expected punch. It smells good, doesn't it? What the heck? Yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna be unhealthy right now, okay? Don't take any advice from me right now. But bro, these look so good right now. Damn. I only want a little portion. Not gonna be a fat ass and eat donuts in front of you guys. I'll take a bite of one and turn back on the camera. Yep. That's fucking good. Yeah, I'm 16 and I'm very interested in AI, agents, and AI automation. I've tried learning many things, but struggled to stay consistent. I'd really appreciate any guidance from you. Okay, so as far as like consistent, the consistency is key. Let's see if I'm looking at something. Hold on, because I want to see if this might benefit to you or not. Okay, this will benefit you. So I'm gonna switch over to my camera now. I'm gonna show you something, and consistency is key. Remember when I say this. So it may be hard to stick to one thing because I know a lot of things are happening in our world at once right now. However, I'm going to tell you a little story here. Okay. Back in 2023, I went through a really bad breakup, and I ended up writing goals for myself. So first off, what I want you to go do is go buy a whiteboard from Target or Walmart, wherever you're from. I don't know what you're in a different country. Buy a whiteboard. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna put your goals and what you want to accomplish that year. Then you're gonna write how you're gonna do them, and that is gonna what keeps you consistent. Okay. So, being thing, say this. So, this is my 2024 guide checklist. Okay. So I wrote my daily checklist and goals right down here. Goals. Goals were very I had two goals. Okay. First goal was buy a Lamborghini by my birthday, May 1st. My second goal was make $1.8 million in revenue. Okay. I did both of those because I did my daily checklist. The only thing I did not do was where was it? It was like the crypto trade one. I didn't do that one. I'm not a big fan of crypto. These ones right here, the smaller dogs, mommy, beep boop, pop boop, whatever. My mom wrote that. Then she also wrote this. So proud of you. But yeah, you're gonna want to write down like a daily checklist on something that you can hold yourself accountable to, and set it somewhere important that you're gonna see it every single day, because you want to remember, okay, this is why I'm doing this, and then you have your how. Like I had, can I show the keys for Lambo? Okay, yeah, I had the logo right there. It's from my Lambo, but I crashed my Lamborghini back in December, so I no longer have it. But I got pictures of it right there, and then I have this. When I got my Lamborghini, they gave this to me. Then I got a letter signed from the CEO of Lamborghini. So this was my Lamborghini, my exact spec. And then, can't read it, but basically says, compliments of buying your dream car, CEO Lamborghini. So, I've been down that path, and I always tell people, stick to your dreams, follow them, and whatever you do, always stick to what you say you're going to do, because it's very important. So that should be on display better. Oh, I agree, but it's not a symbolization of like what I am. And I've been through a lot this last year, especially with my last business, and kind of getting screwed over and wasting money on pointless stuff. And I've kind of talked about it on like previous streams on like what not to do and what to do in business. So it's been definitely a lot of realizations. I did a lot of stupid shit, and I definitely got humbled this last year, and I feel like I lost my Lamborghini because I was kind of being a jackass. So, and God also saw a lot of things that were coming in my life that would make it hard to kind of do more things. So, I lost my job back in didn't lose my job, but I stopped getting paid back in March. And so that's what I fully started pushing everything into this this business, because it was if I didn't do that, then I was going to lose everything, my house, everything like that. So I'm glad that everything happened the way it did, because if it didn't, then I wouldn't be here doing this. So I'm skeptical and success showing on Build in Public. No, I agree. Actually, I do have the key somewhere. I think because I did keep a key, because my girlfriend, she was going to make me a one of those picture frames with the key in it, and then the logo, and then a picture of my car. But I don't know where it is right now. Right. But yeah, technically, not to get too carried away, just always stick to the plan. Get a whiteboard. I promise you, bro, because every morning before I come in here and I start stream, I look at this whiteboard. I look, okay, these are my goals. This is what I'm going to do. And how am I going to get there? My plan is discipline, health. Don't waste time on people who want to use you or waste your time. Remember to always 110%, not 100%. So always make sure to do more than what's expected, because what you do is going to be tenfold. So even if it's little stuff, right? I know you're 16, so you probably have chores right now. If I can even recommend anything on that, is do your chores plus some, right? Because it builds that mindset for you that slowly people are going to start to recognize more and more work you're putting in, and sooner or later it'll be more recognizable. So that's what I would recommend. But yeah, it's also Bosch. Yeah, it's never about the end goal. It's about, I would always say a recommendation is making sure that you always do what's right and continue doing right, because God watches everything. and don't try to cut things and make it easy. Always go for overachieving. Exactly from today. Bro, I'll tell you one thing too. Like, if another thing I can recommend is if you have social media, either one, delete it, or two, like, do something else with it. Like, fun. What I would have said then is, okay, you're managing it all by yourself. Wouldn't you like a second opinion on doing your business and have more time to get things done quickly so you can spend time with family, because that truly matters? Because everything could be set up on automations for your business, so you could focus on what really matters. And let's agree that time we can never get back. The fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck just happened. Why it just popped that up on my page. Okay, sorry, let me read these more. Oh yeah, so like I was saying, you know, if you delete social media, I would do that, because I had a social media, I had Instagram, and I had like close to like 20,000 followers, and I deleted it. I said I was done. And I don't have a Facebook. I don't have anything. I don't have any social media. The only thing I have is an X account, and I don't even, like, I keep it on just my computer. Like, I don't even have it on my phone. Keep that on, and I post when I'm working and what I'm doing. And then I also have a LinkedIn. So I guess the only thing I have, and I have YouTube, but occasionally I get what you're talking about. I definitely get caught sometimes on YouTube, like doom scrolling. I get a lot of like Dexter, the TV show stuff, and I'll sit there and watch that. But other than that, it's just always trying to be locked in. Social media is a tool for marketing. I mean, I agree. Exactly. Money is a tool. Money is exactly a tool. Well, let me... It extends and stabilizes happiness. Correct. 100% right about that. Like, you can use your money to do a lot of great in the world. And by doing that, that's using it more as a tool. You don't ever you also got to be careful too, because with money comes great power and responsibility. And a lot of people, when you get money, will try to use you for your money too. Go to sleep, all right, man. Go to sleep, man. Don't forget, when you wake up, man, go get a whiteboard, man. Get a whiteboard or fucking piece of paper, man. Even if you ain't got money for a whiteboard, get a piece of paper and get tape and put it on your damn wall. Put it above your fucking dash or bedboard or on your ceiling in your bedroom. So as soon as you open your eyes in the morning, you read it. Remember, fucking, I don't know, if you're into watches or like cars or something, fucking draw a Rolex or something and fucking put it on right next to him. Be like, this is my goal. This is what I want to do. Always have goals, because if you don't have goals, then you're just going to continue to be lazy. Exactly. Store it. Exactly. Oh, shit. Tell me about it. I know that'll do well. Gosh, I learned that last year. One of the big reasons I learned. Yeah, I think maybe later on I'll create a business Instagram and whatnot, but I think that won't be till we at least reach 30,000 or 40,000 MRR, just because then at that point, instead of doing cold calling stuff, we can start hitting marketing ads really hard. And by that time, I should have Rex fully completed to push out marketing options himself. The way to make money. Saving it. If you're not using your money to save it, you're not. True, yes. I agree to disagree on that one. So, way I operated, I spent 50% of my money like I'm gonna die tomorrow, and then 50% like I'm gonna live the rest of my life. So always putting some aside is always the best thing, because you never know when a rainy day is gonna happen. And when rainy days happen, I'm sorry to say this, but when it rains, it fucking pours. So that's another thing you gotta be careful of. Yeah, man, why the hell is it taking so long just to fix the damn... Oh, okay, it's fixed it. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna like that, but we'll give it a whirl. How can I talk to you personally? I'm gonna be creating a Discord soon. I'll type my Discord in chat though. I got you, bro. I'll be I need to work on, I think this weekend I'll work on putting together a Discord. That way people can start joining it and then kind of create a community to kind of bring people together and motivate each other and keep going. Yeah, well, like I said, we'll put together a Discord. I'll put together a Discord, and I have an idea. The reason I haven't done a Discord is I have ideas for the Discord on what I want to do, and it just takes time. So I've been just really allocating a lot of my time to this. But since we're almost to the end of it, then we can design one. Okay, let's see what it did. Let me push this live. Oops. Did I hate that it does that? Let's push this live. I didn't get this going. Approve. So I think ultimately talking about end goal is like one, like DestinyAI is built around helping businesses, right? But it's also, we have an end goal. We've already started building it. And oh dude, I need to okay. On the 6th, next Monday, we'll do a stream allocating to fix our UI for designing businesses. So DestinyAI also has something called the Forge. So what the Forge is a lot of businesses die before, you know, they die in your head. So you don't ever get the chance to actually make your business come to life. So I've been also building a platform in the background. I usually build it on stream, but since we've been allocating a lot of time towards fixing other stuff right now, kind of put it on hold. And we're going to be making it to where if you have a business idea, you can make it come to life. You'll use Rex in building your business from the ground up. It'll build it all the way from start to finish, give you sales agents, support agents, stuff like that. So one tip on the site, rain each drop creating small waves. Are using what ADE? Want a tip for the site? Okay, what do you mean rain each drop creating small waves? You have an example? Let's push this live. Oh, okay, I see. You're talking about like adding rain in here and making the drops. Okay, I see what you're talking about. See, that would be good. You think I could use Fable to do that? You think Fable would design me something like that? don't know how good it is at video designing. Fixing a lot of the issues right now on the website. As you can tell, like up here, the colors are not the same. Features page is poorly built. I do not like this at all. That was just a constant scroll down. That looks like ass. So that's another big thing we're fixing. I've never liked this at the beginning. It's pushing out the update right now to fix it though. The link has expired. My name is expired? It's just my name. So like you just add friend. No, you're good. Yeah, it's just my that's my name on Discord. Yeah, I'll probably get like this weekend we'll work on creating the Discord and then implementing it to like night bots where like, you know, when we have like more than 5 people in here chatting, then it posts the Discord link and then bring people together on the community. Okay, let's see. Did it push it live? All right, let's see what it did. Okay. I don't like that. It looks like ass. That's the first thing it's messed up on. Okay, if you're looking at the features page on the website, I like the idea on what you're kind of going for. However, the layout is just terrible. I mean, you can see it's overlapping, and it doesn't really fit. I mean, it's still like you scroll down and whatnot. It doesn't really make it like more interactive or whatnot. So it just looks very unprofessional and doesn't look great at all. So if we can, you know, get rid of the overlapping and fix it up and change it to where it looks way different than this, that'd be great. As well as it doesn't look like my background was set to the background. It's just a fully black picture. So if you can change that as well, I think it would go well with this page still. But I have already sent it. Okay, you sent it to me. I'll accept it. All right, I accepted you, brother. I said, yeah, that's rough. I really hope the portal that I'm building on the inside is going to look a lot better. It did that. Very annoying. Curious what it would do. I do really like how our website is laid out now. I also needed to fix our sign up page. I think we did pretty good on these. I'm just gonna have it brush them up a little bit.
Across the bridge, the water takes my name. Street by street.
Okay, another thing I want you to do is kind of fix our sign up page. It looks good. However, just kind of change it up a little bit, make it look a lot more professional. And then on the final payment page, if we can kind of extend the secure payment page out, that little box menu, if we can extend it out a little bit, that would be great. I do have things kind of zoomed out, but if we could stretch it out just a little bit, I think it would be good. But if you can also change this up, don't touch the background of anything, like the background video of our hero section that's playing back there. Don't touch that. Don't touch our card backgrounds. Don't do anything like that. But touching and messing with other stuff is fine. And give me a message to Codex for that. As well as on our pricing page, if you look at our other screenshot that I uploaded, if you can change kind of the layout of them, I think that would be good. I do like the background, so please do not change the background. All right, we're gonna wait for it to fix the features page, and then we'll continue. Also, if you can fix the Talk to a Destiny AI sales expert page as well, that would be helpful too.
If I drift too far, pull me home in the dark between you and God.
All right, while it does that, I'll be right back.
Pieces of us still remain.
done. Super exciting. All right, let's see.
Midnight air, you were there by the river stones, under carved old stairs. Cold tram hum on your coat. I kept my hands in my pockets, and I still felt you close. In the hush I hear your name, in the glass the same old frame. Every turn I feel you there, everywhere, everywhere. Midnight air, you were there, midnight air, in my head, everywhere, everywhere. I keep you there. Midnight air, you were there, midnight air. Come back, everywhere, everywhere. I keep you there. Stonebridge glow, soft and slow.
Curtis,
Come
here.
kept me moving home. Window light passing by. I saw your face in strangers for a blink of time. In the hush I hear your name.
Here
In the glass
you go.
the same
It's different.
every time I feel you there.
Wait. Hey.
Everywhere.
Boy.
Okay.
Let the memory stay. If I lose my way, you still know my name. Midnight air, you were there, midnight air, in my head, everywhere, everywhere. I keep you there. Midnight air, you were there, midnight air. I come back, everywhere, everywhere. I keep you there.
Do.
Empty streets, soft heartbeat, hands on the wheel, no rush, no heat. Glass on the river, slow moving light. We keep it quiet under the night. Every step feels complete. Hold me close, don't let go. The rope bends on. We breathe slow. Empty streets,
Hmm. Okay, I understand. What have I built? So far, right now, what we're currently building is we're fixing some of our UI design with Fable. A lot of people in the chat were recommending that I do that. But basically, we built a AI agent called Rex that runs businesses for people that act as like a second business owner. And Destiny AI is more or less of the product that Rex sits under. So Destiny AI is kind of more like of a dashboard for a business owner to run his business through, helping with a lot of operational headaches, marketing, stuff like that.